Hi, my name's Steve, and I come to ONE80TC on the 30th of October 2024. So I was in active addiction. I was suicidal. My entire life revolved around drugs, crime, and just all the negativity associated with that. All my relationships have fallen apart. My parents got to the point they didn't want anything to do with me anymore. I didn't like myself very much. Just a very dark place. So I'd been here about 5 years ago. I was in custody before I came here, and obviously there's familiarity with this program. I did really well the last time that I was here, and I was looking at a little bit of time in jail. I just reached the end of my tether once again, and it was just time for change. Whilst being here, I think my mental health at times has been a massive challenge. I think rebuilding relationship with my partner. I think the biggest challenge this time has been acceptance. Really taking accountability, not just saying it, but really taking accountability, wearing my mistakes and the choices that I've made, and sitting through, because it's one thing to just say, I'm sorry I stuffed up. Yeah, I take accountability, I'm responsible. But to let our loved ones really, be angry with us and, really let us know that it's not okay. It's not okay to be selfish and, just disregard everybody else's feelings just for my own satisfaction and whatever I'm trying to achieve. But I think, sitting with that guilt and the shame, really sitting with it and really accepting it has been one of the biggest challenges to move forward. I'm a pretty social person. I've made some amazing friends here. I just love that there's always something going on. There's always someone messing around somewhere. I've had a lot of laughs here, and it feels good just to be happy and feel comfortable in a place, just having a laugh, really. Well, to be completely honest, I had been here 5 years ago, and driving up the driveway, I'm like, oh, what have I done? Why am I doing this again? What do I walk myself into? Because I know what it's all about, and I was here for 9 months last time, but I guess, of course, at the same token, there was some familiarity there, and it was comforting, especially coming from jail, a negative environment, was definitely your comfort driving up the driveway. So look, I have plans to go and live in Western Australia, and rebuild a life there, I suppose, to get out of Dodge, so to speak, get away from all the negative influences and ties here, and just sort of and build a life, make up for lost time, and start my career over there, with my dad by my side. And of course, in the next few years, I'm thinking about marriage, thinking about starting a family of my own, with my beautiful partner. When she's ready, we'll see how things go, but, I'm looking forward to her potentially coming over there and starting a life with me. So I think the beauty of this place is that it allows you it gives you the autonomy to kind of work out what you're good at or what you enjoy doing, and provides a platform to kind of, excel at that, whether it's leadership, in the kitchen, cooking, sport, ministry, whatever it might be. and it kind of, you know, gives you that platform, and then encourages you, this place, just basically the staff and even the guys, and just encourages you to try and excel at that. But I think what I've learned the most about myself is really honestly is that I'm worth a second chance. You know, I've learned to love myself again, and be comfortable in my own skin, and that, you know, it's not worth resigning myself to that life of misery and destruction. Yeah. Definitely to my mum. She's never given up on me. She's my biggest supporter. I put her through hell, and even at times when she should have just wiped her hands at me, she's still persevered and stuck by me, and always had my best interests at heart. And I just want to apologise for the years of turmoil that I put her through. And of course to my loving partner, Christy. Our relationship had pretty much completely fallen apart. And, you know, I did a lot of awful things to her. I hurt her a lot, and then I hurt myself a lot to hurt her. And I'm very remorseful for that. But I just want to say that I think it's really beautiful that we have managed to rebuild after we reached such a dark place. And I think if we can get through what we've gone through, we can get through anything together. Yeah. Make the most out of your time here, because it's super easy to fly under the radar, and it's just idle, clean time. And make it meaningful, you know. Find something, find your passions, reconnect, find your interests again while you're here, no matter how silly or you may think it is, or how small it is, you know. Make the most of your time. Get out of your comfort zone. If you can't cook, learn to cook. If you don't exercise much, you know, go for a run. It's the perfect time to really get in touch with yourself again. So yeah, and have a laugh. Super important. Yeah.